core as they are any other hero, right? So the only loss here is the Atlas. I'm not a fan of the Atlas, which I think Soren is going to be using. I'm not a fan of Angela entering Atlas because Atlas is pretty chunky already, especially when he splits up. There's some damage reduction that's involved when he's trying to get away or in to get into team fights. So yeah, I guess the one thing that they're missing here is their core of choice.
Mm-hmm. And Uranus and a Jawhead kind of spells trouble here. That's gonna be a lot of tankiness on the side of Bosskur, considering the fact that Carry is also out. It's hard to look for a replacement here. Who's gonna be their core? They're having a hard time selecting it. Lancelot might be a good pickup. Instead, they're opting to go for a Masha. I'm not
Very, very interesting. Fragile lineup, if you ask me.
A very, very, very fragile lineup. Yeah, Masha is considered a tank and can dish out a lot of damage. It's going to be arts on the Masha.
I'm guessing it's Ozoroveki. They're going to funnel into Ozoroveki, going to be the main core here on that Esmeralda. Not the first time we've seen this, and it's not totally out there, but if there is one thing we can say about Bosskur, let's talk about the other side now. They're lacking magic damage, so it's easy. Just build up basic armor, right? The only real magic source here would be the Uranus, but that aside, everyone is just fair. They'll punch you with their physical attack. Yeah. So far, guys, there's one more thing to go through, and let's just enjoy this Malaysian showdown first. All right, and the match goes underway.
Well, could we say that this is the rivalry that Malaysia has in the region?
I don't know. There's so many strong teams in Malaysia, though. MYSG, it's such a packed region.
That's true. That's true. And we're gonna be experiencing one of the best, two of the best teams from the Malaysian region battle it out in a best of 3, and that's always going to be a snack, so to speak.
A whole snack, if you will, with 2 C's, 3 C's sometimes.
Sometimes 4 with an X at the end.
Just like Lakes. Oh, again, interesting pickup here on Lakes. He does have the killing spree talent on the assassin emblem, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see how that interacts. But look at this now, Lakes. A few cheap shots on Dominus. He does have both buffs on him, but just now recently picking up the ult. So yeah, Tempest of Blades, ladies and gentlemen, already locked in who will be their first target.
Where would the blades land? That's a curious question. And where will the stars and the moons fall for Ozoroveki? I feel like it's going to be a top lane engage here. Sino is going to be the one.
Oh, he might be too forward. There's the Falling Star Moon hitting nothing but air. Alright, so that's the first engage. Missed out. It's interesting. Our 2 cores here, they're both heroes with some catch. And their best targets are actually going to be Scott Samyon on the Popol and Koopa. And on the other end, it's actually going to be Dominus? Yeah, I think Dominus would be your best bet.
And Dominus would be pretty quintessential here in the lineup of Geek Fam, because if he can catch Lakes with an Abyssal Arrow, that would immediately mean that Ozoroveki would dive in and go for the kill. Speaking of Abyssal Arrow, that is a good connection onto Sino, and Sino's gonna get deleted relatively quick. Ozoroveki getting the third aggro, but they managed to make it out alive.
What was that though? Interesting. I guess that's just Geek Fam reading into Boskur's moves. And Sino just doing what he could, but again, very heavy rotation here, and not much of an answer from Geek Fam as they let this turret go. The tier 1 turret up top.
Oh, a bit of a scuffle there over the top lane. Sakura will go for the rage, catches the 2. Tempest of Blades not available, but here comes the hard guard. There goes the Tempest of Blades. Ozoroveki is going to be the primary target. No Falling Storms available to exit out of there. Arts manages to make it out alive. They're relatively low on HP, but that is complete disengage. Nobody dies out. A lot of ultimates being expended there on the side of Geek Fam.
You spoke too soon. Down goes Dominus right as the team fight ends. So again, that's a good target. I guess the softest target, if you will. Art has so many life bars. Rumpel is most likely inside someone when the team fight occurs. So yeah, your best bet would be Dominus. Again, shut down the damage source and call it a day here for Bosskur. So far, it's a 1-for-1 trade. Arc's going to be jumping onto Kaiser, already committing the Thunderclap, and will commit to clearing out that minion wave as Bosskur secures that first turtle.
Pistol Arrow almost connecting onto Lakes, but I don't think that's any follow-throughs will happen here as Geek Fam looks for an opening. Will try to get the lead going. There goes the Falling Star Moon. Kaiser gets ejected and, well, not ejected, gets knocked up by the Fatal Links. And that is going to be a complete disengage.
With the bite? Nope.
Gonna follow through the bite, and I think they're gonna try to go for Sino here. Sino goes for the eject onto Zorn, and Lake secures that turret, and Zorn is gonna be surrounded by 4 people. Goes for the flicker. Nice timing on the flicker there.
He survives! Well, to be fair, Bosskur did not have lethal intention. They did not. They just really wanted to take the turret. But Ozorveki here going to be committing the Falling Star Moon. Going to jump onto Scott and not finish the job. Again, I think they are on the same wavelength. We protect the objectives and we take fights where we can, where they're easy, where they're free, but we're not going to force them. And right now, it looks like a jump in by Sakura. Forces initiate here with the bouncing ball. In goes Ozorveki with the dance, catching Lakes off guard. Lake's going to be receiving the Heart Guard here from... no, I guess that's actually Rumpel going to be going in. Scott's taking out Zorn. That's the first take here. Actually, Ozorveki as well going down. Dominus going to follow suit. Not even trading, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 3-for-0 here, but all the members of Bosskur looking pretty low. There's no retake from Geek Fam, and that's going to be a conversion onto mid turret. Great move there. Nice skirmish win by Bosskur. 4-2 now, currently up about 2,000 gold.
That was not gonna lie, that was a good Fatal Links there by Zorn. Unfortunately, the damage output still wasn't there for the rest of Geek Fam, and that just allowed Bosskur to look for advantages in the fight, and no amount of sustain is gonna be available for you there. Art Sino coming out on top of that duel.
Ooh. So yeah, slowly but surely, this is Bosskur securing their lead, and if they snowball even harder here, this simple single-minded lineup might go ahead and get the win. There you go. Nice turtle secure here by Lakes. Gets the Blades of Tempest. Ozorveki goes down. Who's going to be up next? Zorn going to be moving out of here. Disengage. They'll take what they can. 1 for none plus the turtle. Looks like up top is going to be the next target.
Up top, Arts is going to have to defend this with the rest of his team, getting that top lane tier 1 turret so that they can at least minimize the losses here for their team, but they're being zoned out really well by Kaiser and Sakura.
Yep, there you go. Tier 1 turret. All gone for Geek Fam. Bosskur seems to be doing so well. We're waiting for a great turnaround. And yep, who took the orange buff? I couldn't see. Okay, at least it went Ozorveki. Alright, he secured his own.
Secured his own, but his lead is really not impactful here. Looking at how the gold is right now for the side of Bosskur, it's 4,000 for Ling, for Lakes, Sino, and Kaiser. And it's just nobody on the side of Geek Fam able to match that for them.
Yep. At least Ozorveki has a Calamity Reaper, but he has the Calamity Reaper, he has the Pillager Axe, but yeah, Lakes just picked up the Endless Battle, so he's gonna be lethal. Rumpel goes down right behind the turret. Assassination by Sino and Lakes.
And Sakura is going to be here ready to respond to his team if ever Geek Fam decides to defend this as a full effort defense, so to speak. Zorn looking for an opportunity to go for the Fatal Links. Not going to be committing it just yet. There goes the Tempest of Blaze. Tempest of Blaze is going to be connecting onto Zorn, and that's going to be the primary initiate down here on the side of Geek Fam. A big opening here for Lakes to start taking this turtle away from them. Scott is going to be in a duel there by Dominus, and Dominus does not secure the kill.
Yep, but again, Scott almost had it. Look at that, 1 bar down left, and quick turnaround onto the turtle. This is fast, man. Up now about 6,000 gold in under 10 minutes. Lakes sitting at a 3-0-3. Ozorovecki not having a good time himself. 1-2-1. And Zorn, we usually see Zorn so dominant as a tank. Today just might not be his day, or game one might not just be his game. So with that being said, I don't know. I think the turnaround should come in through things like that. You pick off out of position heroes from Bosskur, and you slowly build up Ozorovecki's items. I guess that's what you need. Because right now, Ozorovecki is not in any shape to face Lakes.
And 75 seconds until the Lord. Just like what you mentioned, Lakes is not... Lakes is in an opportunity to just bully out anybody he comes across, especially when he rotates with his team. And speaking of bullying, they have to bully they have to bully Geek Fam away from the Lord in the next minute. It's a slow push here by Kaiser in the bottom lane, but it's still a push nonetheless. Everybody is now in position here for Geek Fam to try to contest any invades. Zorn Dominus with the Abyssal Arrow spots out Samian, and Zorn Sakura, and Zorn is looking for an opportunity to go for the Fatal Links, but with Bosskur being away from each other, they're relatively safe from a big Fatal Links play, and that is a good revenge. Rage is available, not going to be committing it just yet. Abyssal Arrow not connecting onto anybody. Also, Ravecki is going to be in the front line. He's going to try to secure this purple buff, but as that is happening, Koopa is going to go down, and that is the only casualty in that fight.
That's fine. Scott's going to start channeling, and there you go. Another 45 seconds before he can afford to lose Koopa once more, but I'll take that as a win so far. Ozorovecki had to commit the Falling Star Moon to take down Koopa there, and now they're going to go for the Lord. Not even an ounce of hesitation, and that's going to be Sakura and Scott, respectively, just taking guard in mid and the top lanes to make sure that no contest is going to happen. Here we go. Zorn going to go for the flicker out, saving himself. And now, is there anything he can do? No, he can't. He's taken out just like that. Kaiser gets the kill. Pop in the execute. Wow. But down bottom, look, Arts is doing his job. I mean, it's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Split push. Take what you can. Oh, but Lakes took quite a hit. Tempest out.
And Arts is once again gonna be in a duel here on the Sino, and that was a good ejection. If he weren't able to eject that, Masha would be able to just sustain for days, so to speak.
Yeah.
That's the only weakness on that Masha, really.
Yeah, but again, Sino has the high and dry, so again he caught out Arts alone, so that's extra damage.
He's not gonna be high and dry anymore, so to speak. He's hot and ready for the fight.
He's wet. Wet with the missiles. That doesn't make sense. Anyways, here's a push up top now, led out by Lakes, and again, Sino. Man, this is such a silent worker on the Jawhead Sino. I mean, he's a 2-2-2, but he's been doing his job to push, to space out, and to threaten the Ejector and Unstoppable Force. So I like it. This is the best Jawhead you could ask for in this situation. But look at this big team fight in mid.
This big team fight is not going to be amounting to anybody soon. No. Oh, there goes the Fatal Links onto 4, but not a lot of damage output because Masha is not going to be with them. There goes the Dominant Size being picked up. Kind of a late Dominant Size pickup. This mid lane turret is down to quarter HP, is already out. Zorn's going to be completely surrounded there, and he's going to die. Without a shadow of a doubt, he manages to survive.
Oh, but no, because they're going to focus down on the turret, Nomad. This is what Bosskur has been doing every single time. They can choose between a turret or a hero. They go for the turret, and for the most part, that's been the correct answer. And now look at this. Dominus going to bite the dust. Lakes gets the kill right after he picks up his sad sword. And maybe Zorn, maybe this is the chance for him to go down, as the Blades of Tempest has been committed. The Tempest of Blades, that is. And that's it. That's a JJ. 13 minutes in. Not even. 12:58. Bosskur secures game number 1.
A very dominant game number 1 security there by Bosskur. There were times when it really looked like a Geek